As we've been showing you all morning long, air travel has been pretty chaotic because of the government shutdown, and we want to take a deeper look into how you can prepare if you're traveling. So here to share some more insight with us this morning is Ewen. He's the Senior Editorial Director with The Points Guy. Good morning to you, Nick. We thank you so much for joining us today. So what do passengers need to know before they're heading to the airport if they already have planned travel?
Yeah, so if you are flying in the next week or week and a half, the thing you can do right now to prepare is to download your airline's app and enable those flight notifications. That way, you can get a text message, an email, or a push notification if and when your flight is ultimately delayed or canceled. You can ideally get ahead of the airline in rebooking yourself. We actually had a colleague here at the Points Guy who was traveling yesterday, got a flight notification of it was canceled, was not immediately rebooked. So she took matters into her own hands and grabbed a flight within 3 minutes that wound up going off without a hitch. So prepare now if you are traveling in the next week or week and a half.
Yeah, hopefully you're savvy with those apps. You know, you're not traveling with somebody like I think of my mom. I mean, I don't know what she would do if this happened to her. But anyhow, I did want to ask you this specifically because some of these cancellations and delays are related directly to the government shutdown. There are some protections in place. But I also wanted to mention, as we just heard from two passengers who are stuck right now for 3 days at Miami International Airport. It sounds like it started off as feeling the impacts from the government shutdown. They had a couple of canceled flights, but then this morning they had a canceled flight because of weather. And they're still trying to get home. So, I mean, what do travelers need to know? What rights do they have? How could airlines make good for some of these passengers?
Yeah, so first and foremost, if you have a significant delay or a cancellation and you choose not to take that flight, obviously not the case for that couple that's trying to get home, but you are entitled to a refund if you do not accept the rebooking option that the airline has offered. We've actually even seen some airlines offer the ability for people to proactively cancel their flights over the next week or so, even if you haven't had a cancellation yet. So if your plans are flexible, you may want to consider rescheduling your travel plans till after this mess is over. But the problem is that airlines aren't really obligated to give you any additional compensation or cover extra nights in hotel rooms. You can always ask and see if they're willing to offer something like that. But oftentimes, air traffic control, weather delays outside of their control. If you have an independent travel insurance policy, though, that may cover you, but you'd want to read the details to make sure you know exactly what is and is not available to you in terms of reimbursement.
All right, Nick, thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is invaluable information considering what we're dealing with right now. Thank you so much. Keep in touch.